Hi everyone, my name's Cole Lekvin, and I actually got Germany as the country that I was researching over J-term. So to get started, I'll actually just start you guys off with a little bit of background information regarding Germany. Its roots were in the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire, and Austrian Habsburgs. Those were the three main empires that were present in Germany before Germany was actually a combined state. And actually, a lot of the cultures and traditions today are actually, a lot of them come back from the roots back in these tribes and these empires. And in 1871, Germany actually fought for its independence and became its own country. In Germany, Christianity is the most popular religion. Protestant would actually be the better term for it. It is the smaller scale religion, and actually two-thirds of all Christians are actually Protestant in Germany because that is actually where it originated. Um, Another influence on Germany would be America because Germany actually was two different states before the year 1990. It had broken up after World War One, and then it then became a combined country again in 1990. And the western half of it, which was actually allied with America during the time that the two sides were broken apart, actually received a lot of its cultures and a lot of its traditions from America's culture and learned a lot from them. And now today, actually, the Western culture has actually taken over the Eastern side. So pretty much everywhere in Germany, the Western culture is going to be the more prevalent one. And then I guess moving on to politics. In Germany, it is actually a democracy, just like America, but it is a little bit different. There are three different branches to it. There's the chancellor, the president, and the ministries. The president of Germany is actually a lot like that of America, except for he has a lot less power. He's able to sign off on things and allow bills to go through, but he's not able to veto anything, actually. The chancellor is more of the person who is going to decide how the country is going to be ran and the way that he wants the country to go. And actually, he controls the ministries as well, because the chancellor is the one who promotes each minister to the head of all the ministries. When the voting actually does occur in Germany, the main difference that I noticed was the political parties. In America, it's a pretty two party race whenever there is a presidential race, but in Germany, it's actually been there's been a president from a different party in the last three elections. So it's actually pretty normal to see different political parties taking control over the country. And then moving forward onto social environment. Um, a lot that I learned about Germany, it is a lot like America in that it is very accepting of others, um, but it still does not have equal rights for women yet. Actually, in Germany, it takes 77 extra days for a woman to earn the same wage as a man if they're working the same job with the same accolades. Another interesting fact that I found while researching Germany is actually 41% of households are single households. That's due to a lot of elderly not wanting to live with assisted living cares and other homes like that, so they're moving out on their own. And that also includes the younger population who's finally starting to get out on their own and live by themselves. In '01, the gay marriage right was actually given to Germans, which is a huge step forward when talking about developing countries. Almost every developing country is now beginning to understand and accept homosexuality. Germany is going to continue to grow as a country due to the reason that they have a very Western culture mindset. All of their leaders tend to put work before religion and relationships. They tend to favor more of getting the job done than they do worrying about how other people feel about them. This is also prevalent when talking about the religion in Germany because actually the center of their culture would be the business world. It's not religion. Unlike a lot of other countries that maybe their main religion in the country is Buddhism, to where they would then favor religion and relationships over how well the job was done. One quote that I found in Walker that I thought really helped summarize this was work to live and live to work. The Western cultures tend to have more of a work to live viewpoint when looking at life because they feel as though they're only working so that they're able to make money to do what they want to do. When in other cultures, they're actually living to work. They're doing what they love to do every day, even though they don't really care about the money. So that I thought was a very interesting when talking about the two different hemispheres and their cultures. Globalization in Germany. Globalization actually does not threaten Germany at all. They're a very accepting country of different cultures, and they really enjoy the diversification in their country. It's actually helping them a lot, seeing as though they've continued to develop and their technology has actually advanced tenfold since they have become a combined country back in 1990. Germany as a country has actually relied very heavily on its reusable resources. That has allowed for them to develop as a country and also not have to worry about the exports of oil and the scarcity of it. Technology is also another big industry in Germany. It's actually the fifth largest exporter of technology in the world, and that's because it actually exported $184 billion back in 2015. Germany as a country is a very developed country, and that is mainly because of these two industries right here. They have put a lot of people in jobs, and they've allowed for a lot of people to move up in the job world and to create advancements for themselves, which is very large in creating more people wanting to come and actually experience the country and learn more about its culture. Germany is actually in the 10 top percent of equal income in the world, which means that it's allowing for everyone to receive the same amount of pay regardless of who they are. This is a big step in moving forward in equality throughout the world with both women's rights and regarding religion and pretty much anything else. The GDP of Germany is actually expected to grow by 1.5 by the year 2018, which is actually very large when talking about the economy of Germany, because that actually means that it's not going to grow too big to where it gets out of hand, but it's also growing at the right rate to where it's not going to start underdeveloping as a country. All right, so just a little recap of Germany. Germany is a developing country in the Eastern Hemisphere, even though it has a Western culture due to its background with both America and the tribes that it has rooted itself in. Germany will continue to grow as a country and as a culture as long as the leaders of Germany continue to keep doing a great job. The country of Germany will continue to grow both as a culture and just as a country, which will allow for greater advancements in not only technology and medicine, but pretty much everything around the world.